Weekends are a good time to escape to the woods. Unless the weekend begins with Friday the 13th. Because 13 is an unlucky number. But out here, so are 1 through 12. Because these are Jason's woods. And nobody leaves them alive. Friday the 13th, Part 3, in 3D. Jason, you can't fight him. You can't stop him. And now, you can't even keep him on the screen. Friday the 13th, Part 3, in 3D. Now, when it comes to killing in Jason's woods, Jason will come to you. Friday the 13th, Part 3, in 3D. A new dimension in terror. It will scare you. Count on it.
All right, and there we go, everybody. I'm Chris C, the Slasher Dude. That is Gorephobe. You are not. Welcome to the Slash Along, Friday the 13th, Part 3 in 3D. I'll be watching this bad boy right here from Scream Factory, part of that awesome box set. I also have, of course I do, I'm the Slasher Dude. This is my all-time favorite horror franchise of all time, the Steelbook of this bad boy. Paramount, do your due diligence, my friends. Release these all on Steelbook, pretty please. Just release them all. Release the Paramount tapes. Let's go. How you doing, Keith?
Yeah, pretty good, man. I got the old the original deluxe edition. It's got the lithographic cover here for
Lenticular, baby. Yeah.
There's the steel book. Here's the Screen Factory, and here is the VHS.
My goodness, look how sexy that is. So, yeah, Friday the 13th, Part 3. This is the one where we get the iconic hockey mask, where Jason gets his mask. He gets his mask. We get great kills in here, and we get it in stunning 3D. I know this was a trend for films. I know Jaws 3, a.k.a. Jaws 3, 3D. They seem to be like using the threes here for that one. I really like Jaws 3, too, as well. Great as well.
And you go for 3 in 3D.
Yeah, get the killer shark in 3D. That's 30 feet.
It actually shows you that things work out the way they're supposed to, because the original thing with this was Amy Steele was going to return. But of course, as I told you before, her agent talked her out of it. She was going to be this big star outside of horror. And so then they had to go another route. So then they started whipping out the 3D. They started, they brought in the Chris character. They built a whole set just for it. They're in California, all the way across the country from where they made the other.
Probably the sexiest looking final girl in Friday the 13th history, in my opinion. I mean, even though Amy Steele's my favorite all-time final girl, but the character of Chris, played by Dana Kimmel. Yeah, Dana Kimmel, also from Sweet 16, if I'm right.
She also did a couple episodes of Facts of Life as well.
Very good. Tracy Savage as Debbie. Of course, Richard Broker as Jason. The Hunchback Jason, as I call it.
My favorite Jason.
Who gets the honor of doing that. We got Terry Ballard as State Trooper 2. We got this all-star cast. Gloria Charles as Fox. Just this all-star cast of people. David Cadmus as Chuck. Paul Credden as Rick.
You got Andy, which looks completely different now.
Directed by Steve Miner. Steve Miner, from a very interesting group of characters. He is with those people that did Last House on the Left with Wes Craven, Sean Cunningham. Steve Miner was one of those. He's one of the producers, I believe, right? So, I mean,
Well, he they kind of called him kind of like an executive co-producer, which basically meant he was their gopher at that time. So he didn't do anything as far as production goes, but he was there, yes.
Oh.
Now Tracy Savage that plays Debbie. Now this is something that they wouldn't do these days. She's pregnant when she gets murdered. She says early on she's pregnant. She is She is a news anchor woman in Los Angeles now.
Oh, the one with the curls?
Is a lawyer. The best friend of Chris is the one that gets.
Her. Oh, wow! I did not know that.
In my opinion, she's the cutest chick in the whole show. To me, she's cuter than Dan Kimball. That's my take.
Hear that? Just a quick trivia here. The house, barn, and lake were all purpose built on location. The man-made lake wasn't properly sealed, and subsequently the water drained into the soil during the first week of filming. Wow. Man-made lake. How about that? So they're, I wouldn't say cutting costs, but I admire the greatness of them making this from the ground up. That is so cool. So you literally make like a lake or whatever, pond or whatever the hell you want to call it. That's crazy to think.
Then about 25, 30 years later, some fans come in. They found the location, went in there and decided to spend the night there. Got a little cold, started, a little chilly, started a fire in the fireplace, and then realized quickly that it's not a real fireplace. Burnt the whole fucking place
up. Quick goofs here, or firstly wise quotes to Jason, Chris. No, you can't be alive. Goofs, Jason has no wound on in his shoulder, despite being stabbed deeply with a machete. He's Jason. He heals quickly. He's like Wolverine, man. Crazy credits, opening credits leap out at you in 3D. Yeah, absolutely.
I seen this at the theater when it first come out the opening weekend, and at the time they called it Super 3D. And it was fucking awesome. The first film I'd ever seen 3D was this film, and it was a hell of a film to start off with.
Other quick trivia. This was the first Friday the 13th film to use the iconic hockey mask, of course, which has been in every sequel since. That is very true. The Royal Independent Movie Theatre in Toronto, Canada, which closed in 2006, had owned one of the few copies of the movie in its original 3D format. They used to screen the film once every Halloween. How about that?
Yep.
That'd be crazy to see that.
I remember I was 9 years old.
Yeah. Originally, like you said, Gore, the original plan for the film involved Jeannie, Amy Steele, from the previous film being confined to a psychiatric hospital, suffering from the trauma inflicted on her during the ordeal with Jason. She eventually finds that, intent on revenge. He has tracked her down. Oh, wow. And he begins to murder the staff and other patients at the hospital. That sounds familiar. That sounds very familiar. Like, I don't know, Halloween 2. Wow. How about that? That would have been crazy. Yeah.
It's a blessing.
Yeah. That thinks she should have accepted, but has since said that she thinks she should have accepted. Yeah, that's fine. To prevent the film plot being leaked, the production used the fake title Crystal Japan after David Bowie song. This began an on-again, off-again tradition of giving Friday the 13th films David Bowie songs titles during filming. Wow. So, yeah. So, very interesting, cool kind of trivia there for an uber fan of this franchise like me. Each film has its own history, specifically Part 7. One of these days, I'll do a slash along of Part 7. That film was all over the place with controversy. But let's see who we have in the chat. Typical players. The coolest Jason here on YouTube, Jinja Ninja JK. Great video you did today. Very cool to see you in here. Yes, that is an effing trailer. That very good.
Zaza Gabor died, huh?
Yeah, Zaza Gabor. I think that happened a few months ago.
Yeah, I thought she died like years ago.
Yeah.
Should have, man. She was like 100.
Still watching this one in 3D Blu-ray. The 3D is sick. It's very cool. And yes, Jason is still better than 3D Avatar. What's up, Jane Doe? Thanks for joining. Appreciate that. The coolest mom here on YouTube. Appreciate that very much. Thank you for the support, sweetheart. Love you. But yeah, quick there, Keith, before we start, what's your thoughts on this awesome film in general?
Oh man, I think this is one of the best ones in the first three. It's not a real popular opinion because most people prefer 4 or 6, but I think the original 3 films in this are the best ones, and this one is absolutely fantastic. Richard Brooker, just the way he's hunched over, the way his arms
it's like a
come through
hunchback
the-
Jason. Yeah.
and the way the shirt kind of comes up his arm a little bit. It shows a little bit of the form before it shows the hands.
It's
His
the
hands look
deformity
really
Jason.
good.
It's originally how he looked. Yeah, absolutely.
I love that. And they tried to match that type look and gave Ted White a little bit of the hunch over for part 4 because they liked that look so much. Unfortunately, Richard Brooker was the first Jason actor to die several years ago. I do believe cancer.
Rest in peace, Richard. Yeah, absolutely.
So,
We recently lost Mr. White, last year, a couple of years ago. Probably the biggest, baddest, most evil Jason of all time. But
he was the oldest too. Shit, he was 50 when he played Jason.
Yeah,
damn near.
That kind of worked, really. That part, which is
It
kind of
did.
trippy. Yeah.
It did, and he didn't appreciate it for years, man. But then finally he got older and he realized how important this franchise was to people, and finally embraced it like this.
Absolutely. I can say the original trilogy. Real quick here, more trivia here. Larry Zerner was cast as Shelley when the producers spotted him handing out flyers for a horror movie and asked him if he would want to star in one himself. How about that? Did he do anything else after this? Because he looks
No.
familiar.
Well, he just talked about this the lawsuit a lot between Victor
Yeah.
Miller and Sean Connery.
Oh, yeah.
He's been on a lot of podcasts and shit like that. He's a lawyer, but he was never a lawyer for this particular cause, for this franchise. But he does speak on it because he does have a lot of law experience.
Jason makes a good point. 2 and 3 and 4 are a great trilogy of the living Jason. 6, 7, and 8, not a fan of 8, are the undead Jason trilogy. There's something about 7 I like a lot. I think 6 is a great time, but 6 is a little bit overrated. 7, I don't think gets enough love for that part. Jason's a monster in that. That's why I love Kane Hodder so much. He's a monster. He is a monster. The whole psychic thing, that's why they say Carrie versus Jason, right? It's just so trippy. I like 8 because of the kills. The kills in 8 are great.
Yeah, that was actually his debut at Jason, was part 7.
Yeah.
A lot of newer people would think, since he's known as Jason, that he played him early on, but no, he didn't start till 7.
No, he did not. It's very very interesting, and he was just that mainstay for at least for 4 of them.
Give him a whole career.
Yeah, made his career really.
Hatchet.
That was a good. Hate to go off topic with that, but that was a good interview with Kane Hodder, because he said because the director of Part 7 came up to him and wanted him to play it, and he said the actor that played Jason in Part 6 was that JT just interviewed. Said he was good. Why not do it? He mentioned in there, I know that was wrong, but because you can see the burn scars on his neck. Now he gets set on fire in 7. Now I know that added to it, but
he'd been burned previously, yeah, pretty badly actually.
A badass mofo with a bottle of Jack in the background. It's like, come on now. But other than that, and this film was released on Friday the 13th. Of course it was. Of course it was. The anniversary for this is coming up in August, by the way, everybody.
Yes.
So, August 13th, by the way.
This had a budget of $2.2 million, and the box office made $37 million damn near. And like you said, it was released August 13th, 1982 in the U.S.
Absolutely. August 13th, 1982. Country of origin, of course, the United States. Filming locations, Melody Ranch, 24715 Oak Creek Avenue, Newhall, California. Spunky Canyon Road, Green Valley, California. And I've been there.
Right.
I've been to Spunky Canyon Road. I know where that's at in the van. We'll get to that in the film. And the van's going past that. I know where that's at. That's so crazy. Bellswat Motion Picture Ranch, Spagus, California, USA. That's where they built all the stuff at. So, to your point, the budget was estimated, to your point, Keith, at $23 million or $2.3 million, $2,300,000 estimated. It more than tripled that. Because this was during the time. That's what I love about the film Student Bodies, which is a spoof slasher film, which is a great film. They state that at the start that through through the start of the decade, these were all blockbuster films. People flocked to these because they loved them so much. They wanted to see it. They wanted to see these little punk kids get their asses handed to them from a dude in a mask and stuff like that. So yeah, great stuff. So very good. All right, cool, excellent. All right, we're going to start.
Stan Wilson, the iconic Stan Winston helped create the Jason face for this one too.
How about that?
He usually did like animatronics and shit like that, but he did do makeup too. A lot of people don't know that. And
yeah, taglines: "Join Jason in the woods if you dare." Yeah. So, all right, we'll stop with the whatever like that. We're going to start this bad boy. Of course, I'm watching this Scream Factory release right here that was released in that awesome box set. You can find it, pick it up. It's probably the last great box set you'll ever see from Scream Factory. Just saying, don't cancel me, please. Yeah, great special features on this as well. And like I said, it's a great time. So we're going to start this bad boy up. I'm watching the 2D version because I don't wear 3D glasses and stuff like that, but still a great time for that. So, we're going to start this bad boy in 3, 2, 1, start.
The scenes, the original scenes of this was Harry Manfredini and another dude he worked with, and they made it almost like a disco type sound. Well, I guess in gay clubs and stuff like that, this song was just a smack.
Yeah, I bet it was.
They fucking loved it.
Yeah, if it works, it works. Yeah, Jason incorporated Franklin Uzo Jr. production. That's so funny. Steve Miner film. Perhaps to Steve Miner, good director, very good director, who did Silent Night, which I did not know. I need to check that out.
Yeah, this was his second Friday the 13th that he directed. He did part 2 also.
And of course, they do this all the way up to 8. They don't do it in 8, but they do what happened previously in the films. I always like that, so they all connect to each other.
Yes. I always love to see sequels do that. Always start to the end. That way you feel like that continuation. Don't just start us off cold somewhere. Give us some back.
Yeah, give us some backstory if you've never seen the films before.
Or even if you have, it makes you feel like you're a part of the universe. You know what I mean? It really does.
That's why they did it for Psycho 2. Because they know Tom Holland watched those Friday the 13th films, and he's like, you know what? This will work. This came out around the same time, like after Friday the 13th Part 2.
Right.
Great time to be a fan. I would have loved to have been around to go to the theaters to watch these films. It was a great time to be a fan.
It was very cool. Yes, it was very cool. I seen these as they were coming out. All of them.
Amy Steele putting on the sweater. She's like disgusted by it. So good.
Yeah. Just that little hint of, oh my God, there was a head chopped off in this fucking thing.
Fixing her hair up. God, what a final girl.
Yeah, she is my favorite. She always will be.
It's all done, Jason.
But she did a great job in April Fool's Day too.
She did. It's been a minute since I've seen that film. It's been a long ass time. I had the VHS from that. You don't know what you got till it's gone.
Yeah. The ending of that film literally pissed a lot of people off.
It did. It was a trip, I admit. It's a dark comedy.
Yeah.
Jason, mother's talking to you.
Jason, mother is talking to you. And he's got across her head and grins. Like,
good old Betsy Palmer, just reprising that role, kind of doing that. So good.
Yeah.
I always see that for Mother's Day. Somebody always posts that with her hugging, Betsy Palmer hugging a Jason actor or something like that. So good. Like, Happy Mother's Day. It's like so good.
Yeah, like the video I did a couple of years ago where it was saying, is Family Voorhees cinema's greatest mother?
She is. Oh, God, yes.
Once the argument was done, we decided yes. Like, she'll kill for her son. She'll die for her son. That's a mother.
Nobody comes close to her, really.
Yeah. You just kind of look good, like, well, why are you going to chop at me, Mom? What's close? Oh, wait a minute. There's Mom back there. You bitch. You fool.
You know what's trippy about that head mask? You know somebody is underneath that because those look like actual eyes that are closed shut. So
is Steve Dash doing it. Of course, Warrington Gillette got the most credit this time, but Gillette only did the scene where he jumps through the window. That's about it.
Yeah, everything else was done by like this.
Yeah, it's funny. Every film they change, up until 7, they changed the actor, and still in every film they change the makeup. Every single time, you got a different looking Jason.
Yeah, you have different looking Jason. How unique is that? That's so good. Yeah.
I love the makeup for part 2 because it had the Two-Face thing there.
Like I say, this is good as iconic scene from 2 where it just hits him in the back in slow motion, and you just see him look. You see his eyes go over like that, and he's like,
Yeah, this one he was still being betrayed as just a man. This part 3 is the first one where he really starts getting really powerful.
Yeah. Well, he's more sadistic wise. He's more less backwoods wise, you can say, where he's like taking his time hiding.
I like the part 3 how they completely no sell the shoulder injury.
Yeah, I like this because, like I say, part 2 ends with like the dream that she has. Then she wakes up going to the hospital. So this takes immediately after that because like you see the cabin is like his place is like all torn down a bit. So this is literally him leaving home. He never comes back here.
Right.
Ever.
Paul was killed here, and when she had her it was all just her imagination or a dream.
Yeah.
Going back because the doggy didn't come back.
That's a good take on that. That's a very good take on that. Yeah, I never realized that.
Yeah, that's exactly.
This is when you see it. Yeah, he takes the knife. He's all bloody there. That's so good how they did that. Just traverse to that.
Yeah. And the screen's just a little different looking because it was originally shot in 3D.
Yeah.
Now, the first few times this was on HBO and on network television, the screen looked really weird and really.
That's why I originally saw it on. I saw it on HBO back in the day.
Yeah, the screen looks strange.
There we go.
My first 3D ever was seeing this fucking 3 shoot out of my face. I was like, whoa, I didn't know what to expect.
Like I say, originally seeing these all on TV, I never saw these in theaters, but Jaws 3 was my first with Dennis Quaid and, what's her name from Seventh Heaven as his wife.
So, Lori Loughlin.
Yeah, Lori Loughlin. And, of course, Louis Gossett Jr., SeaWorld and all that stuff, too.
Mayo Navy, yeah. From Officer and Gentleman, great role for him in that.
Oh, God, yes. Yeah, and Richard Broker is Jason. Huh? It reminds me of a Fright Night type of a theme, really, when it looks like it, like for a creature feature type of a film, the way the music plays.
My son actually came up with a good point. It puts you in mind of the music, the opening credit music to Return of the Living Dead. The first Return of the Living Dead, doesn't it? He mentioned that, and I was like, "You're right, it does."
It's almost like a dark comedy because it seems like it. You know what I mean? A dark, like comedy horror thing, like Return of the Living Dead. And this was done way before that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Screenplay by Martin Kitrosar. He's done other things.
Yeah, he did Rambo.
Yes. Directed by Steve Miner. So you have an all-star crew here, of course. These are the beginnings of slasher greatness here.
Yeah, this was right smack when the heyday was really starting to take it over, man. These were guaranteed to make money. If you did the proper advertisement and you put it in a bunch of theaters, you were going to make your money.
It's basically what spaghetti westerns were in the 60s, the 50s, what giallos were for Italians back in the day, what slashers were for the 80s, what westerns were all the way up in the 70s.
Yeah. Back when I liked it when a new one came out. Now I get concerned, because you're going to get another screen that's got the same story and the same.
It's aesthetic. No, that's why I love the 80s. I mean, I'm slashers. It's my all-time favorite horror genre. It was a different time. It was a shift. You got the gritty stuff of the 70s, and they transferred that from 80 to 84. You got the gritty slashers. You got the ones that didn't give a capital F, as you know what I mean, the mean ones, you know, the ones that like, oh, we ain't have no final go. You can just do whatever like that. What's going on, Cal? How are you doing, my friend? Good to see you here, my brother.
Today's YouTubers, a lot of people that we collab with, that's what they don't understand, is they weren't around when these came out when they were so good. That's why I'm not so impressed with these new Screams and all this, because I got this as new releases.
It's too fast for my taste. I know that sounds bad, but it's too. That's why I like Strangers Prey at Night. To Cal's point, I like Strangers Prey at Night because it goes back to that 80s slasher aesthetic. Even though they kind of kick their ass a little bit, you know, but still, though, it's like, you know.
There's a reason why we keep revisiting these guys.
Yeah, I mean, no, nostalgia is a drug. It's a big one.
And they're just better.
Yeah, the chick in the curls, the old school curls there that you put up in your hair. That's probably what my mom used or my grandma used. That's what my grandma used back in the day.
You stick one of these new ones up beside one of these, and they're going to lose every time.
Of course, it's the scene of Jason walking through like the clothesline and stuff like that. They had to have got that from Halloween, you know, where he's not there.
Well, Friday the 13th around because of Halloween to begin.
Oh God, yes. Oh, and Black Christmas, dude.
Yeah, you know they. Sean Cunningham straight out said it. He seen Halloween and he said, "How do we rip this off?"
He doesn't say a Bay of Blood though. He won't say that, but
well, yeah, but Sean, but Cunningham didn't have nothing to do with Friday the 13th Part 2. That was minor.
Yeah, it kind of makes you think though.
Yeah, he didn't have much to do with Friday the 13th Part 1. You know,
yeah, really, one is it. The first one, the OG, is
Victor Miller.
Yeah,
Victor Miller. That's Victor Miller's film. All Sean Cunningham came up with was the name Friday the 13th.
I need to look into more of Sean Cunningham stuff because he did the New Kids. I have that one. I need to watch that with
that's another one,
Mr. Spader.
That's another one with Lori Loughlin, actually.
Yeah, Lori Loughlin. Yeah, that good looking bitch.
yeah. She was Jesse's woman in Full House, like he was talking about.
She was in Rad. She was in My Secret Admirer. She's really pretty. Her daughter is smoking.
My Secret Admirer has got one of my favorite chicks of all time. Kelly.
Kelly Preston. Yeah. I almost thought this dude with the mutton chops was kind of like a Tommy Chong wannabe or the Welcome Back Carter dude. He kind of looks like him with the mutton chops.
I always thought she should have been the leading female role in Christine. Not the
rabbit happens to be in that. Was that like a grocery store or something like that? So the rabbit happens to be in there in the produce.
Yeah. This is like a little country market.
Yeah, that's a big rabbit, dude. Those things shit all over the place.
You guys are
little pellets.
big, man. This is back before they put the safety seals on shit.
Oh yeah, we got the crew in here. We got Mikey in here. What's up, dude? It's always good to see you, my friend. Hardworking man, dude.
These parts here are a good reason why they put safety seals on drinks and food now.
Yeah, yes, they do.
This is why, because of this pig here.
We have because I work in the grocery business. We have inspections. So I've watched those Denny's videos. I've watched those videos on those Denny's.
Right. How you doing, Mike?
Oh yeah. She takes the donuts away from him, and those are old school. Those are old school donuts too. Those are the chocolate ones my grandparents used to get for me.
Yes.
You have to lose weight. Man. He's all like, you can't be eating that stuff.
But keep in mind, everybody else is fucking shit too, man. He's just reaching in, snatching shit, and then trying to sell it. That's just complete fucking health violation.
Yeah, I'll take the rabbit with him into the bathroom, I think, or something like that. This is a good scene right here. It takes a minute, so I like that.
Yeah, that's a damn good way to get your food establishment shut down.
Yeah,
doing shit like that. Open up the peanuts, munching on them. That's just nasty.
Oh, that's right, didn't he? Yeah, he kills one of the rabbits. He eats one of the rabbits. Forgot about that. Oh, the snake. Oh, yeah. The Prowler, Cal. Prowler or Valentine? I'd say the Prowler. I haven't seen Bloody Valentine in a bit, but I love the Prowler. I really do. I really like the Prowler. That's Tom Savini. That's Tom Savini.
I've got to take my Bloody Valentine on that.
There's something about that, and that's from Blue Underground. Shit. That's probably the best 2K transfer I've ever seen for a slasher of that age. It's very good. It's almost stupid because you can see what's going on where the other people don't, you know? So.
Right.
But that one kill, like Dirk does it in his video where it's just like the knife through the and the eyes turn over white. Yeah, that's a good actor that did that.
Yeah, I mean, makeup wise and effects wise, the Prowler. Yeah,
it's very slow. It's a slow burn of the film. Yeah,
but film wise, my Bloody Valentine takes it all day.
Yeah, I think he takes he takes his uniform or something away too as well, so you get that.
Yeah, he changed his clothes, man. He dropped the bibs and decided to go with the jeans and the green button-up shirt.
Yeah. It's an old school, like, stall type looking bathroom here, which I think is kind of funny.
Yeah. It's like an outhouse inside.
Yeah. Yeah, he eats the rabbit. He kills or first he sees the snake. That's where you see the first kind of 3D where you see the thing go like that. That's pretty cool. Even in 2D, that looks cool. So.
You know these two are gonna get it. You already know that this is not your main cast. You don't need to see anybody else to know that. You know these two are not gonna make it. You know they're not gonna be
back in the day of the. Yep, there it is. With the
not gonna be
the butcher knife, or the was it the cleaver? There we go.
This chick invented that bitch face, man.
She did.
Yeah, she goddamn. She did.
How tall was Richard Roker? He was pretty.
I think he's a 6'2" or a 6'3", maybe.
Yeah, from that scene from the door, he was looking up when it happens. That's a good scene there.
Yeah, he's around 6'2".
Yeah, great stream you did too with JT on with Jason on Creep Show 2. That's getting a lot of views, my man. Good for you guys. That's great.
Yeah, I'm really digging those reviews, man. I've done 2 so far, and they
the rats, the fucking white rats with the red eyes. There we go.
As a matter of fact, I just talked to Knight today, and Knight and I are going to do Tales from the Dark Side of the book.
Oh yeah, the scene with the baseball. Yeah, playing baseball there when they used to do that. By the way, there's this one I picked up from Screen Factory's shout sale.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's it.
A very young Christian Slater.
Yep. We're going to do that one. Now, I'm not sure who's going to do what in it yet. I don't know if he's going to do the wraparound and Cat from Hell, or he's going to do Lot 249 and
Chris is fucking hot. I'm sorry. That's a fucking hot actress. She is gorgeous.
Both of them are, man. Both of them are.
Yeah, Shelley. This predates Scream as well. Just like Evil Laugh, this predates Scream. This predates Tommy. He's the one that has the masks on and all this other shit, too. He has this collection of them. They do this in... was it House in the Woods with Chris Hemsworth? I forget the name. So that's a homage to slasher films. Yeah. They do this scene almost just like this.
Cabin in the Woods, yeah.
Yeah, Cabin in the Woods. Almost scene for scene. It's great.
It's yeah. Yeah, and you got Vera come out, and she's fucking gorgeous too.
Yeah. It's true. Her buddy is cute. Yeah, I like the hairstyle.
Now, did they really think that Vera was going to go for Shelley? I mean, come the fuck on, man.
Yeah, right. They ask her mom, is like, she's not coming and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, you got the tomboy there a little bit.
Talking about setting poor Shelley up for a fall. I mean, come on, man. Yeah, I mean, look, he apologizes. Yeah.
The pregnant chick was cute. Yeah.
Oh, God.
I agree. I agree with that, Cal. Yeah.
Tracy Savage is the cutest chick in the film.
Oh yeah, they're all smoking and shit. Yeah, the the Tommy Chong wannabe.
Yes.
Hey Russ, what's going on, my friend?
Hey, Russell.
Coolest dude on. I love Russ. The cool old school 80s van and shit.
Oh yeah, nice little Dodge Ram.
I have very high anxiety. That would cause me to freak out. They're all smoking that shit in that van. Fuck that. It's like you got to lift open a window. That's why I always say that. The huge disclaimers for this, a big warning sign. Don't have premarital sex in the forest, and don't smoke anything. Don't do it. Nothing.
Yeah.
That's a summoning. That summons Jason Voorhees. Stick around. You'll see. I always like that. The Shelley character, his little suitcase with all the stuff in there. I always like that.
It's kind of concerning.
Yeah.
It just makes you know what I mean? It's like if he doesn't get killed, does he become a serial killer or something, you know?
Right. That's what they always thought, people that watch this stuff too. It's like, it's bad. It's whatever. Siskel and Ebert like loved Halloween, but yet they shit on this film. It's like, shut up.
Yeah, they just, you know.
Yeah, Cal. Yeah, I always felt bad when she got killed. All she wanted to do was enjoy her doobie.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, the police car.
Yeah. It's not gonna matter if you try to eat it all anyway. Shit's gonna fall around there.
That's the thing too with this 2D version, which I don't mind. It's supposed to kind of look the way it looks because it was originally done in 3D. It was originally done. That's the way it was done. So just like Jaws 3. So if it looks a little bit blurry, it's still a great transfer, but that's how it was originally supposed to look. This is also letterboxed. So
right.
Yeah, this is where they go past the place where the hospital is at and shit like that with the ambulance. Yeah, that place where Jason was at. Yeah.
That little building's not there anymore, I don't think.
Yeah.
I think it's gone now too.
Yeah, don't let your imagination run away with you. Yeah, you see the dead rabbit there? That's messed up.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
This is California. That's what makes this so, just revisiting this stuff makes it so unique. It's so cool, because my parents live in Trinity County. That's forest up there,
You can tell the scenery's not the same. I mean, you can tell they're definitely in a different place, yet they're supposed to be in the same place. It's got a different smell.
Camp Crystal Lake's in California, where it's not that far. I mean, or the original.
Camp Crystal Lake is in New Jersey.
Yeah, Jersey. Little Darlings is filmed in the same place that Part 6 was filmed at. That's why that'd be my only reason to get Little Darlings is because, I recognize the campsite, That's an actual campsite. That's an actual place with actual cabins. That's great. Yeah.
Well, just like they're in Jersey, where the original Friday the 13th was made. Just down the road, they were making Mother's Day at the same time. They used to meet at a bar that the people that was in Mother's Day and the people in Friday the 13th while they were being shot, and they would meet at night at a bar and have drinks together.
What is it that one dude they see on the road, they park and stuff like that? He's like, I warned thee, where he shows that thing. Was that an eyeball or something like that? He goes, I warned thee.
Yes.
That was
actually an eyeball. Yeah. It makes you wonder, did he just find it along the road, or did he sneak around that area and pull out the pig dude's eyeball? Like find it laying there inside the market. Did he go roaming around in there after they were murdered? Or what happened?
I will not lie there, Cal. Yes, I would. Yes, I would. I have high anxiety. I'm a skinny 45-year-old nerd, but yes, I would. Yes, I would. They take my hand. We go in the forest. Yes, I am. With the other Voorhees chick from Part 5. Dude, why not?
Deborah Voorhees. Dude,
yeah.
The best tits in all of Friday the 13th.
With this final girl, Chris there, Miss Gloria, absolutely. Or even, whatever.
Oh, yeah. Chick pick, man.
Sorry if any ladies join here. I do apologize. She is very perky. I'm a mama's boy by heart. Trust me. I know to show my respect to all the moms out there.
Hey, they know me. They know if I'm involved at all.
How dare you look at my daughter like that?
And I see nice looking. If I see nice looking tits and ass, everybody knows that I'm going to be talking about it.
Oh yeah, the big the country bumpkin dude.
Yeah, it's Rick.
Rick.
This poor guy, she ain't been there in a year or more. She finally comes back. He had no clue what the fuck happened. And then she pulls completely away from him. She's basically making it clear, no, I'm the one.
She's like, you leave me the fuck alone. It's like, yeah.
Yeah. He thinks shit's just gonna pick up like it was before.
Yeah,
And
Paul Krakta, I think.
Yes.
Prakta is Rick. He's a tall one. He's about 6 feet.
Yeah, that's the start. See, he just thinks they're gonna pick right back up. And
He's like, hello, Rick, how are you? That's a start. It's like, no. He's impulsive.
yeah. Well, I think they were hot and heavy prior, you know what I mean? It would help to have told him what was going on to begin with, not wait till way later to let him know what happened. That way he would understand a little more.
Yeah.
Because we're still not sure exactly what happened to her. There's hints of it, but we don't know. This is when they were going to go down another road with Jason. I'm glad they decided not to.
That's why I like the fan films that they've done for this. I mean, those are good fan films that have been done on YouTube. Very good, in my opinion. But they haven't done one, like I say, on this character. Maybe they haven't asked her or they couldn't get her to do it. But for Roseblood, I highly recommend you check out Roseblood on YouTube. That's the best sequel to Part 7 probably ever. It's literally a true sequel to that. It's actually good. They got the chick who played the final girl in that. They got her boyfriend, and they got the dude that played the doctor before he passed away. So that was very good. Yeah, he passed away like right after that. That's a good opening scene, Keith. You'd probably like that. It's trippy.
Okay.
It's like, because she's kind of like in this, because she's psychic, she's in kind of like this army mental institution. He comes to her and he goes, you killed me. He's like, yeah, it's your fault. You killed me because you brought him back, and all this shit. So,
right. Yeah.
The shady damn doctor that was going to exploit her.
Hammock. Have you ever slept or laid on a hammock?
I recognize her too because she's been in some other stuff too. That's a nice hairstyle.
Oh yeah, she's pretty as fuck, man. Easy, yeah. She's not pregnant enough to be showing yet. That's something they would not. If they used to make this now, her character would not be pregnant. No way. Not knowing what happens to her.
Hey, Chris, I don't understand how you have so much hay and you have no horse around. You have a farm. The iconic farm.
Oh yeah, I think it still stands. Man.
That was used. Same type of farm was used in Part 5.
I think this barn is still there.
I can see that.
Because it was a barn that was actually there when they built the house.
It's the sweat of a worker on my head. I'm not some dumb country bumpkin country boy.
He keeps hinting, but
he doesn't realize he's carrying her. That's pretty good.
He's pretty fucking, yeah, he's pretty strong, man, because whether that, we don't know exactly how wet that hay is. We're assuming it's dry, but if it's wet, that shit's heavy. The hay is heavy when it gets wet. Bales of hay.
Does she wear like 120 pounds or something?
I actually baled hay and lugged it around, so that shit gets heavy. Trust me.
Oh yeah, you're a country boy. Yeah, farm boy. Baseball. A lot of baseball players did hay back in the day and stuff like that. You can swing those bats.
I worked for a friend of mine's dad out on his farm. I'm a city boy, so when I went there and first started looking around that hay, I was like, damn. Gave me a whole new respect for the country folk when I started doing that.
Oh yeah, it's not
easy, no.
My late father had an uncle in Kansas. Yeah, we're not in Kansas anymore, Toto. Yeah, he used to go over there every other summer, I think it was, and stuff like that. Yeah, literally farm living. You ate like a big breakfast and shit like that, and you're working all day. So
You got up early, worked
Yeah.
all day, and went to bed early. Yep.
yeah, because my dad was a hunter. He hunted deer, so it's the same type of mindset. You know, you get up early to hunt, and then you come back, then you have a big breakfast. You know, then you have just a day. You know, just to fish and shit like that, and have fun. You know, so.
He's a total pain in the fucking ass. Kid.
He is, isn't he?
I'd slap him around, man. You're like, dude, come on, chill. You wonder why you can't get no pussy, man. You're fucking killing your game from the get.
Like I said, he's the original like stuff from Scream. Like they used an evil laugh. That's why I like about Evil Laugh so much.
Yeah. And he wonders why the girls don't like him, man. It's because you're constantly doing shit like that.
Just
man.
imagine that they just went and found him just hanging out flyers for like a horror thing, and he's like, "Would you like to do this slasher film with us?" Oh hell yeah, I would.
He is Shelley. You know what I mean? He's perfect for the role. I mean, you couldn't ask for better.
Asshole. Yeah.
Yeah, he's shocked. He's like, why you call me an asshole? I'm just.
You don't see him die either. I like that. You don't see what happens to him. I always like that.
That was purposely done because they wanted the next scene. They wanted Jason in the mask. And
Yes,
if you
to
seen
make
him
him think
killed-
that it was him. Yeah.
Yeah. If you seen him get killed, you wouldn't be surprised to seeing Jason with the mask on.
Yeah, they have the Volkswagen and stuff like that, and they say, "Yeah, get your ass in here."
The old Ted Bundy.
The Bundy Volkswagen. I was just thinking that shit. God, how sick are we? Jesus.
Except for Ted Bundy's wasn't yellow; it was more of a cream.
Yeah, it was a yellow Volkswagen.
It was more of the creamy looking.
Yes, it was. Yeah, it was. Yeah.
There's lots of nods to it in these films. And I don't
Sorry,
think
live
purposely
apartment if you don't hear the ceiling on top of me. My neighbors got home.
Yeah, I think she's much fucking sexier than I mean.
At
nothing
school,
against
knowing
her.
this was done in California, you just kind of recognize it. You can just tell the way the sun looks and the way the weeds and shit looks like that. Yeah, that's California.
Yeah, it's West Coast. There's a big difference between the way the
Huge difference. Because you don't get wind. You don't get those windy days. You don't get those rainy days and shit. You don't get that shit here. Like
much
now
more
you
dry.
do, but
exactly. It's much more dry.
yeah, the gangsters and shit. The motorcycle gang.
Biker. Yeah, biker. I buy you guys a beer or something? Come on, man. You're killing your game some more.
They're playing the theme too on the radio in the store.
Yep.
Oh yeah, the condoms in the wallet.
Is this your rubber? See, she's cute as fuck too.
Yes, Jason Winchester. That's a huge example. Like I haven't watched I know it's blasphemy, but I haven't watched oh God, what's that Australian slasher one with the one dude, Mr. Jarrett or
Oh, Wolf Creek.
yeah, Wolf Creek. I haven't
see
seen
Wolf
it,
Creek?
and I do have it. I have the release from Vivision. I think it is. I still need to watch that.
Watch it. It's
Mad
good.
Max. I haven't seen Mad Max in a long time. I know that was filmed in Australia. I mean, God, that's what exploitation I think it is. So
Oh yeah.
I have the Scream Factory release of Mad Max. I know Kino released it, but
Yeah. Australia makes good horror, man.
oh yeah,
They always have. Not that Mad Max is horror because it's not, but
it's post-apocalyptic, but it can get horrific. That was the first. I haven't seen that since I was a kid. That was the first film I ever see Russian roulette because there's a scene where they're using the revolver and shit. So yeah, this is where he busts through the window with the chain and shit.
It busts just like a house window. You know what I mean?
He busts the he backs up accidentally and he hits the dude's bikes and shit. And he's like, "Get out of here!"
Well, he swings his chain and it breaks like an actual glass window would. Windshields don't break like this.
Old school 76 sign. I wouldn't mind having one of those. That's an old school 76 sign.
Oh, like as in a
gas station signs that they put. Oh, that's right. He goes through the windshield.
Yeah, look at that. It breaks just like a house window would, man.
It does. Yeah, because it wouldn't look like that.
No, that'd be fucking.
So they had to get probably special kind of glass or something like that, or what, plastic or whatever it is for the.
So that it breaks in little tiny pieces rather than jagged things to cut your.
Well, that's when Shelly's like, "Fuck these guys. I'm gonna like."
Yeah, he got ballsy as fuck once he was in a car and he knew he could fucking rush away.
Those are choppers too, so he busted the wheels part of that too, bent it. That's fucked up.
Yeah, came back and ran over the motorcycle. Now you have to be expecting retaliation on this. I mean, these are bikers. Last thing
Yeah, storm warning. I've heard there's another exploitation one with Sam Neill in it too, from Australia. I forget the name of that one. Yeah, the yo-yo. Oh yeah, hit her. I like the yo-yos.
I cannot master yo.
No, it's very hard, dude. I remember I was so mad. My grandparents got me those yo-yos, you know, when you put them up and down, stuff like that. They have lights in them and shit like that. I love that thing, you know, because there's butterfly yo-yos. There's two different kinds of yo-yos. Yeah, it's like trippy. The butterfly ones you can do tricks on. The regular ones you can't.
Definitely first practice. You're not just going to pick up a yo-yo and start working it. It's not going to happen.
It's like, what happened, man? They busted the windshield.
It's all in the wrist. Then they do something even harder, man. Juggling. Now, you talk about something that requires fucking practice.
Oh yeah, but yeah. I don't see how they do that. That's very fast on how you do that.
Well,
it's like the scene in they'll get to that, the acrobatic one where he's all walking on his hands and shit like that. Burp, 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 burp. I'm so happy. I just had sex with my girlfriend. Burp, 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 burp.
See, and then once again, in another way, he comes off like an asshole. He gets out of this guy's car. It's his car. The windows are broken. Rather than giving him a real explanation, he just says, blah, 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 blah. It'll be good as new, and slaps him on the shoulder and walks in.
Typical trophies, like 80s stuff at the time, yeah.
It's like, you fucking goof, man. Once you broke my shit, you come back there and give an explanation.
They go back into the car and stuff like that. The country dude's all wearing like that sweater over his, which looks like a familiar looking sweater.
Yeah. You know, he's one like nobody fucking likes.
Yeah, there's the killer right there. He got in the barn.
You know, he's lucky he has the friend he had.
Can do whatever we want. They're all gone now. And here we go. Typical thing in Friday the 13th. Once the other people leave, there we go.
Yeah. You think y'all been doing enough? She's already pregnant. Damn,
she looks damn good.
Booty. Yeah. Full scare here. That's this is the good old early 80s full scare.
Yeah, that's when the bikers show up.
Yeah, it plays the Jason
music. I found you.
Just to show the biker, yeah.
Well, they're gonna take the gas out of their truck. You're right. So it's like, yeah.
Yeah, and that's foreshadowing later when it runs out. Except for you're not thinking about those motherfuckers had 2 tanks.
It's like, whoops, yeah.
2 tanks in that van.
All right there, Russell. You take care, my friend. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining me earlier. And yeah, you have a good night, my brother. Yeah. Always cool. Always cool seeing you in here, my friend. Yep. Horror fam, horror horseman, man. That's right.
Oh yeah. Russell's been with me for years now, man.
Yeah. By the way, next month, get to see what's in the bag. Is it Pamela Voorhees' head in the bag? What's in the bag?
There better not be a head in that bag, man. There better not be a head in that bag, man, or you're gonna be in big trouble eventually. I guarantee you.
I earned what's in this bag. Jason, damn it. Jason, damn it. I was injured when you won that title, damn it. Just make no mistake. This is the title I never lost. This is the title I beat John Moxley for. Wait a minute. Never mind. That's a different scenario. Yeah, next month you're going to find out what's in the bag. Horror Horseman for life. That's right. Slasher Champ is here. Let's go.
Let's go. You guys were neck and neck the whole month.
Let's go.
That's the closest it's ever been.
I have the real title, damn it.
I've never seen it be that close.
Love it, Jason. Love you, Jason. Good nominees. Horkat Dad. Let's go, man. Very cool. Was just at Texas Frightmare. Very cool.
That was very cool. There's no two guys that I would like to have seen more.
Yeah, they happened to go into the these people happened to go into the barn. This is pretty good. A lot of deaths happen in this.
That thing's just loaded with saddles, all kinds of shit. What the fuck's her dad do, man? Did he just own shit, or has he actually
That
done
biker chick is pretty cute. I like the whole headband 80s aesthetic of her.
She is, yeah. She got something, yeah.
She sees the saddle.
You can tell she's always admired. You know what I mean? She's a city person, but she's always admired the horses and that type.
What is it? Rhinestone or whatever it is, that bracelet that she has? That's way old school. That used to be big back in the day.
Oh, yeah. I had many of them.
Yeah, she falls almost on the pitchfork. Whoops. These are slow burn Friday the 13th too. I like these films like this, almost shallow like. It takes a minute. So it makes you think about it.
Yeah, it gives little hints here and there. Like she knows somebody's up because the hay just got kicked in her face.
Yeah, like who's up there?
And she's ballsy. She's gonna go up and find out. Plus, you can tell she just likes that whole country aspect. You can tell that she just she's curious about it.
Yeah.
She likes that shit in that bar.
Yeah, we took the gasoline from their fucking vehicle.
She's always secretly, you know what I mean? She's always secretly liked that country aspect. She's always wondered what it'd be like to live out the country.
Oh, that's right. She's all hanging from this. I forgot about this. Yeah, right. She all hangs in there, then it disappears.
Yeah, they're there to steal shit and to fuck around, and she's swinging there hollering.
He's going to be pissed when he sees you screwing around.
Well, no shit, because she's hollering and everything.
Yeah, now she's gone.
They're there to steal shit, and you don't fucking holler and make noise and play.
That was good. It's like he sees her, it's like, we're here to go. Then all of a sudden you just see the hook swinging and you don't see shit.
Yeah, yes. Yeah, that was great, yeah. Fox, quit fucking around.
Fox?
You got the cigarette hanging, he got the old...
Where are you? The earring right there, I guess, hanging down?
Yeah.
That's old grunge style with the hair all slicked back. I always like that look.
Yeah, he's somewhere between a greaser and a biker, and he's not sure which way he wants to
go. The bandana in his pocket.
See, because he's got the old James Dean cigarette hanging out of his mouth, so he don't know if he's James Dean or a biker, you know?
Yeah. That's an interesting one. When it comes up to that point, Mikey, I'll kind of let you know. It's been a minute since I've seen this film, so...
That's something I've always talked about. Mikey, I think they were considering going another way with the franchise. They were considering giving Jason other desires, but they decided...
Oh, yeah, there she is. Yeah.
They decided not to do that. And I think they made the right decision.
That's good how they did that with the pitchfork up there. He's like, fuck this shit.
But yes, it does insinuate that Jason does assault. Yes, it does insinuate that. Yep.
All in the barn. I always like this. All in the barn.
Yeah.
He's like, I have a place. I have a kill room, basically.
Yeah, making Jason a non-pervert, I think, was the right way to go.
Yeah, Loco, open the damn door.
But they did consider making him a pervert. They really did. No, they didn't consider it. They insinuated it.
With the first kill, I think that's the last time they did the fading over to white. I don't think they did that anymore. I just realized that.
Well, I have to pay attention, yeah, because he might.
Oh, so that was a scene that they scrapped. That's the thing. I don't know. Unfortunately, I don't think these discs have the uncut versions of the films for the most part. What they are. Oh, yeah. That's pretty good. He lands on him and his eyes are all still open and shit when he all rolls him over.
Yeah. Well, there's a special feature just too, isn't They might have some of this shit on.
Oh, that's right. He gets the machete up and stuff like that. I like it when they don't show his face here.
Yeah. You don't see a clear shot of the face.
Shit.
You don't see,
Oh, just
like, you don't
punches
see
him
all
one
of
time.
you don't see all of him until he's got that mask on.
And he hits him with that bat or whatever it is. I think as soon as he knocks him down, he's like, bam, bam, bam.
That's a fucking wrench. I think it's a torque wrench, man.
Yeah, there he goes. He just starts going on his hind legs and all that bullshit. A la Halloween again, him looking out the window at him. That's so good, like the dirty ass window and shit where you can't see inside.
Yeah. During the day, that window being cloudy like that would make it much easier for him to see out than for them to see in.
Oh, hell yeah.
If the light was on the inside and it was nighttime, they could see him, but he couldn't see them. That's what's weird about it. If you ever want to spy on somebody, make it nighttime and shut off the light in your room and watch out the window. Don't leave the light on, or they'll be able to see you and you won't be able to see them.
You're true. Jason don't like Lake Snatch. He does not. He does not. He does not. He does not like Lake Snatch whatsoever.
Nah, he don't like that fishy water all the time.
Every time someone gets he gets angry. He does. He does. God damn it. Why do I can't get some? I'm here with you. Can't that be enough for you? He's like, fuck no.
Look, dude, it's been like, damn, what's wrong? See, this is what she tells the story, and it's fucked up, and it does more than insinuate.
Well, it's all good there, Mikey. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate that. You're a busy man, my friend. Thank you for stopping by. All good. Watch the replay, man. Love you. Cheers.
Take it easy, man.
There you go. They're juggling. Both those dudes are juggling the fruits and shit. The Bambi deer head there in the background.
Now, you can tell Andy just learned how to juggle. The dude playing Shelly is a juggler. Look at that. He is a juggler. That motherfucker knows how to juggle. He knows how to juggle. Period. He been juggling for years before he did this.
This is where Shelly's going to try to get his shot here. I'd be like, yeah. Yeah.
And he just straight up asked her, hey, I was wondering if, come on, man. That ain't no game. Lay your game down, man. Make her like you. Make her laugh with you, not at you. Got to know each other a little bit.
Yeah, you go. I'm just watching it with you. I'm just like waiting for him to do something.
It's awful. It's fucking awful, man. It makes you feel so bad for him. See, she put her fingers over his lips. She was like,
oh, and she just slaps him down, dude. That's a straight up swing and a miss, man. That
she even took her fingers and put it over his lips so he would stop, so he wouldn't embarrass himself even more. And she's like, I don't think so.
Say, what do you want to do? Just say hi and be like, what do you want to do? I can teach you how to do this.
Yeah, talk to her, man. Make her laugh. Fucking hang out. Don't be just straight up going, hey, we got to know each other. I was just wondering, come on, man.
And there you hear the theme start. Then you hear the music start. Then you know it's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
See, she wants him to go out there with her.
Well, they're hooked up together. She at least wants to hang out. You know, She wants to hang out and bullshit. She's thinking maybe he could be her BFF, maybe. She's not going to fuck him. She made that clear. He stands zero chance of that.
I'd love for a BFF with that. Tell you the truth, dude. That's like.
Mm-hmm. I knew he stood no chance the second she came out the door of the house.
They didn't do a lot of scenes with the fireplace, in these films too. It's disappointing.
Well, it's just it just wants to give you that cozy feeling right before it goes cold.
Yeah, first take your clothes off and then we'll do whatever like that, It's like, okay.
Yeah, he's like, hell. She said, well, first you take your clothes off or I take my clothes off.
Jesus. I'll think of something. Yeesh.
Yeah.
Yeah, no full
Yeah.
frontal here, dude. She's like, no, that ain't happening. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, yeah, but you do get tits in the shower though from her.
Yes.
Tits in the shower is okay, but not laying there in the bed. I don't. I think you should have gotten both. I mean. Now Dana Kimball, that's one you're never going to see the boobs. It's not going to happen. She
Hey,
never.
Brad. Holy shit. What's up, dude? How are you doing? The truth is here. What's going on, Brad? Thanks for just watching Friday 13th part 3 in 2D, not 3D, but yeah. Well, Friday 13th, a lot of people don't talk about a lot. Yeah. Introduction to the hockey mask and probably the most finest looking final girl in the franchise.
Yeah, not like I said a million times. Not the best actress, but
no,
by far not. She's not like when the lights go off on the car here, and she goes, "What was that?" It's terrible.
I need to see Sweet 16 because I know she's in that, but
yes, I have that. I have that on a slasher collection.
She's one of the victims, I think, in that.
No, she's a final girl. She's the main chick. It was made right after.
Yeah. What's going on, Brian? Brian Blue and Coco too. Thanks for joining. Saying hi. Oh, cool. Got the heavy hitters. Would have been fun to see you guys with the 3D glasses on. Yeah, I have 3D glasses, but
yeah, she filmed this right after Friday 13th Part 3. She filmed it right after.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah, the slasher was at the slasher collection, right? Yeah, dude, look at that photo. Damn, son.
That's her.
Yeah, that's her. Yeesh.
Yeah, she did this right after.
Worst least in the franchise? Oh, it's probably if I'm going for the Paramount tapes there, Brad, it's probably 8.
Just the ending all
yeah, I like 8, but there's problems with 8. But it has some of the best kills in the franchise, but yeah, it's probably 8. I did my rankings a long time ago too, but it's cool revisiting these. Yeah,
I need to do a ranking.
Yeah,
I've been thinking about doing a Fresh 13th ranking around.
Yeah, she's talking about the dream that she had now about her like in the forest and the killer is like grabbing her and shit like that. I forgot about that. So she talks about it. She's like, I had this nightmare,
Yeah. Well, she knows it. She knows that it's not a nightmare. It wasn't a nightmare.
Yeah, she knows it's not a nightmare, but something's going on here.
Yes.
And I just can't get it. I have this dream, and it happens to her all the time. So
they thought about it. They thought about going there, but then they didn't. Part 4, they put a stamp on that and decided not to.
Yes, they did. Sweet 16 is a fun movie. You recently watched it for the Ryan stream. Yeah, Gizmo's Ryan stream that they do. Yeah.
She puts out a lot better performance in Sweet 16 than she does in this.
Right. That was done later, right? What, 86 or something?
Well, no, it was right around the
right around this time.
Yeah, it was right around. I think it might have been 83.
It's one of the slasher streams or one of the streams I've done where I do those trailers from back in the day and stuff like that. And it had Sweet 16 with her. It also had a Mortuary with that one dude from The Hills Have Eyes. And he has nothing to do with the film.
Yeah, Mortuary's got a hell of a cast in it, actually.
Mr. Trini, what's going on, man? Thanks for joining. Oh, boy, we got everybody coming out. Yeah, appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. Just having fun watching the slash along of Friday 13 Part 3, 3D. And I'm watching in 2D.
Here goes Chong out the door.
Yeah, here comes Tommy Chong.
Yeah, he's a big fan, you can tell.
Oh, yeah.
Even the shirt, man.
Oh, yeah, they did that on purpose. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen Tommy Chong in A Color Out of Space with Nicolas Cage?
Mm-mm.
That is very good. It's from the same people who did Mandy. So, I mean, if you like Mandy, you like that. I love that.
I did see Pig with him in it the other day.
Yeah.
I was surprised by that. That's a damn good show. It's not what I thought it was going to be.
He's had a good resurgence in films like that. Yeah, Mandy
Yes.
was this big comeback, in my opinion. I love Mandy. Mandy's
That's why I'm so excited for Long Legs. Because I'm
yeah,
expecting
Long
good
Legs.
things out of
Yeah,
this. They better
Yeah.
not disappoint me.
yeah, it better
They
not.
better
True.
not. Because that trailer is the best trailer for a horror film I've seen in forever.
In a Violent Nature looks great. I mean, in the point
Yeah,
of
it does.
POV of the slasher, come on now, of the killer.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Have you seen the Greasy
Everybody-
Strangler there, Keith?
And everybody but Friday 13's doing it. Come on, guys. Get to something. Do something, man.
I know he's all smoking, taking a piss. He's like, that's where he sees him in the trees and shit.
The Nightmare's not going to be able to because Robert Englund is just too old. That's the problem with that.
He's gonna have a heart attack already. She is very pretty. Did she just get pregnant while filming this, or yeah? She's wearing kind of like those sweaters and shit like that too, so it kind of,
Yeah, this guy's a fucking fraidy cat. He's like, let's
yeah, going into the barn. It's like, come on, let's go.
She wants to go explore, and he's like, I don't want none of that.
Yeah,
Let's just go back in and get high, man. Come on. Just
yeah.
kill my
Just,
butt.
at least it's not in the forest; it's a barn, but doesn't matter.
Yeah, he's like, you're killing my buzz, man. Let's go back in. Come on, let's go munch on some fun. She thinks she can be fucking with Shelly here. She just wants to pay him back for his.
Oh, she's the one that picks up the axe and he doesn't. He's
Yeah.
like, yeah, I'll let you do it.
This is the old trope of let's scare the one who's always fucking with us. Let's fuck with the one that's fucking with us all the time. It's that old trope.
There's nobody here.
Yeah, of course not.
Let's get out of
False-
here.
Full scare on the film clown.
Yeah.
He's not out there. Jason is though. There's
He's
the
still
sleeve
here.
just a little bit too short. I love that. It looks great.
Yeah, that's right. That's where she gets scared in that lake. By the way, that's man-made. By the way, that's man-made, by the way. You can tell how dirty it is.
He's
Didn't realize that. That is so good.
that really fits a guy like Shelley though. He gets rejected all the time, so he can't get attention like he wants. So he just gets
That's like
whatever
a-
attention he can. He gets
That's
whatever
like a
kind of attention
harpoon
he can.
type of a weapon, right? Like, it's not a crossbow. It's
yeah.
like a,
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
bring that back in part 8 in the boat at the start. Those two kids, he takes that out and he goes like that. Yep. Same
Yep.
type of weapon.
See, being a jerk's better than being a nothing. He's
I
so
agree,
used to
Brian.
it.
Yeah, Shelley's definitely the favorite character in this. I totally agree with that. Yeah, definitely.
He's so used to rejection that he gets attention however he can get.
Shelley, what's wrong? He's like going, yeah.
He figures I'm not going to get no attention, so I'll just get whatever kind of attention I can get.
Yeah.
He's like a little kid. They get
There it
attention
is.
as
There's
good
the
as they can.
mask. There's the
Yeah.
mask. There's the original right there in his flipping hands.
He's like a big kid, man. Negative attention is better than none. That comes from childhood. Fuck it. You want to pay attention to me? I'll make you pay attention to me.
That's right. He hears something and then he goes out there. So I think he goes actually to the barn.
And it's
Yeah.
weird. I wonder why he keeps looking back at her while he's heading out there. You think he's cooking up another scheme, maybe?
Possibly.
That's what he's thinking. That's what he's thinking, I bet. He's thinking, he's kind of curious, but at the same time, he's thinking, what can I do now? He's not expecting to run into Jason.
This is all of the first Friday the 13th film with the one dude, the one comic relief guy. It's the same thing. He goes in there, he goes, hello, hello. You don't hear that again. Yeah.
Ned.
John, in there?
And yeah, and he's up in the top bunk the whole time that Kevin Bacon and Marcy are fucking down below him.
Yeah, he's on the top bunk and shit like that. They've done that before. They did that in part 5, same type of situation.
Yeah.
So they bring it back every once in a while.
Ned, where's Ned? Ned is dead. Ned is dead, baby. Ned is dead.
Game over, man. Game over.
Yeah, Pulp Fiction. Remember when he brings back the motorcycle? Yeah,
God.
she said, "Where'd you get the motorcycle from?" Ned. Who's Ned? Ned is dead, baby. Ned is dead.
You will know my name is the Lord. I strike my vengeance upon thee.
That's such a great fucking film. Man.
That horse head or cow head or whatever it is. That's weird.
It looked like a fucking wolf or something. I don't know. It's like, if that was a horse head, it was a small one. I had a wallet look just like that when I was a kid. Exactly.
Oh, that's right. I forgot she had his wallet. So she sees his mother. That looks familiar.
She's nib-shitting. Get out of the dude's wallet.
Oh, yeah, that's right. She drops the wallet.
That's like one of us going through one of their purses. You know what I mean? You don't do that shit. And then she drops it in the fucking water, man. What the hell? Nib shitting, and then you drop it in the water. Not a picture of him and his mom's all fucked up.
See how the water's moving and shit?
Right, yeah. Yeah. They man-made this motherfucker, and they had to keep feeding it water.
Yeah, because it kept on draining.
It kept soaking in because that's
Yeah,
sand.
it's soaking in the dirt. At least they tried. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I respect that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
she goes deep into that shit. This is a great scene right here.
There's a reason why there wasn't a lake there to begin with.
I dropped your wallet.
Yeah, it's soaked too, man.
I got it.
I got it. She either can't see well or something.
Who are
Is she
you?
like, who?
Shelly?
Yeah. It's not intended to be funny, man. Nice kill. Nice kill.
That is so good. That is so good.
And he just throws it down on the dock and turns around all nonchalantly like, oh, that was easy. I took care of that. Almost like it was like not even exciting for him.
That was a good kill right there. That's top tier Friday 13th kill right there.
Yeah, and he just turned around like, fuck you. You know?
What's up, Gizmo? We're talking about you earlier. How you doing, my friend? Congratulations on your Christmas Blood in the House being put up on Blu-ray. I saw that, my friend. The links and stuff, posters. You deserve it, my friend. Love Christmas Blood, by the way. One of these days we have to do a slash along. You have to be on, dude. Let's see the director of the film on there. You can do a watch along of that. He won't do it. That's okay. That's okay. They all do the do in the hammock, lucky bastard.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a shower. You gotta try it sometime.
Yeah.
She's got a great personality. She really does.
She bundles up her hair, which I think is hilarious, before she takes that shower.
Yeah. Like she didn't already have sweat and fuck me hair already.
Tripping stairs, the way that is, spiral staircase type of a thing.
Yeah. She has a great personality. She joked around with him before they had sex. She joked around with him after they had sex.
I just wear my necklace too in there. I mean, that adds sexiness to it, but you know.
Yes. It makes that neck look good.
Yeah, the feet.
Necks are important.
You want a beer or not? Be right back.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm pregnant. I won't smoke pot when I'm pregnant, but you can give me all the beer you want.
Damn.
Yeah, she's thinking twice about it. Maybe I shouldn't drink that beer.
Yeah, close the door, damn it. Don't let the steam out. There we go. Yeah, you got it for a second.
Sucks to get out of a shower and fucking freeze your asshole. Close the fucking door, man. Let me dry off for it for you.
Oh, this is impressive.
Yes. This is nasty. I remember distinctly seeing it from the theater and that happening, man.
That's good with the glass underneath to show that. That's pretty good. Yeah. There's a different version of that where it shows more blood. That may be in the 3D version where it shows kind of more blood being put in there.
It's the alternate. Yeah.
That's pretty good. You just got your nuts like sliced in half.
It's the scene that the MPAA censored. They took
Yeah.
it down. So it never actually showed in a film.
Where's my beer?
Yeah. No, she decides she don't want the beer. She's like, yeah, I don't think I'll have that.
She's wearing like a wedding ring too, I think, on her right thing. I don't want that beer.
Yeah.
I don't want to kiss you with your breath like.
Yeah. Yeah, she went straight from this and became a news anchor woman, like an on site.
It's funny she looks like it. Boy, that'd be a trip seeing that as like, oh, I saw her in a slasher film.
Yeah, she's been doing it for years, man.
Andy?
She's the one that actually goes to the places, you know, whatever they're talking about. She actually flies now.
That gotta be cool.
Yeah.
You hear me about that beer? Hate when you do this.
Obviously something he does often. Doesn't respond. Now she's gonna look at a copy of Fangoria.
Yes, they did that in Evil Laugh too. Damn, yeah, that's so good.
Number 1, it has Godzilla in it. It has Hammer Horror.
Is that the one that she has? Yep. Oh, it is.
Yep. Number 1.
Yeah, there's Godzilla. 25 years with Godzilla. Damn, I'm old.
So Fangoria popped out in 81.
Oh, yeah, the blood on there. Oh, what a waste of a magazine.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah, with that, dude. Damn. Oh, that's all of the first one. Dude, how do you get him up there? He's all contorted and shit.
Yeah, that's the Kevin Bacon kill.
Yeah, that's the Kevin Bacon kill with a bigger knife.
Yes.
They're almost all dead.
Yeah, nice little 3D moment here. The popcorn looks.
With the popcorn.
Yeah.
That's what you do when you're high.
Yeah. Mess, man. Now they're guests there, and they're making a total mess of this. Give me something to scream about.
Now, the worst out of all of the Friday 13th franchise, the worst? Jason X. Jason X. I like Jason X, but I like all Friday 13th. But Jason X is bad. That's so good. That's so bad. It's good. It's bad. It's really bad.
I prefer it way over Jason Goes to Hell, though. I do not like Jason Goes to Hell. It's the only one that I just.
Jason Goes to Hell? I think that's a fun one.
I do not like it, man.
The scene in the diner, dude, where y'all elbows the one dude in the face, like.
Yeah. It doesn't even feel like a Friday 13th movie, man. It really doesn't. I'm not sure what it is.
And Freddy versus Jason, I love that, but that's more of a Freddy Krueger film. That's a Nightmare on Elm Street film more than anything. So I've been away from my children for far too long. God, it's so good.
Yeah.
That's my favorite Freddy, is that film. He is his most sadistic in that. I mean, he's the demon in that.
Yeah. He brings back Jason and creates a monster that he can't get rid of.
There was dreams and shit like that. Yeah. He's all in like in the water, and he points at the chick and he goes, "You," and he all jumps out. I'm like, uh-oh.
Yeah. Yeah. He brings him back to give him power through the kills and make people scared again. And they can't get rid of him.
A lot of people like the Dream Master from that franchise, but it's all about the OG for that franchise for me. Because that and The Hills Have Eyes are Craven's most serious films.
I'm a huge fan of Last House.
Oh, there's Shelley. That's right. Yeah, he got his throat cut.
I'm a huge fan of Last House. So
they think he's kidding. They think he's kidding, but he's not kidding. He has his throat like literally like. Bleh.
It turns on the light, and there he is standing back there.
The iconic mask. Hell yeah. Oh, electrocution. Forgot about that. So this is the first time they use electrocution.
Listen around, man.
Get up.
This is shows, hey, that throat.
Shelly's enough is enough. Oh, he dead.
Yeah, she's like, oh my god, his throat's actually fucking slit. Pretty that good at making.
Andy.
Andy, Shelly's dead. He's dead.
And she's like high out of her gourd.
Yeah. Can you imagine?
Oh, that's right. Oh, this is good. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Buzz killed. Now she just found Andy and Debbie.
The hot poker.
Wind blows the door open. Just
there's the wind.
Time. Yeah. Here's
oh yeah, that's a good scene right there. Oh yeah.
Here's the force of nature thing that I always talk about with these. The wind's picking up. It's getting ready to. The rain's getting ready to fall. Because Jason's at his peak, killing right here every time, man. It started with his mom. Storm starts every time, every single Friday.
They did that. They did that in the video game, where he's his most powerful in water. You know.
Yeah.
Like literally, he can go like forever in water, right? You know.
That's what they got Freddy versus Jason. That they didn't fall. You know, I mean, that's definitely.
A lot of people didn't like that Jason. I thought he was like okay. He was there just to be there, you know. But
well, it was the whole thing with him being that afraid of water. We all knew that he killed. He was in the water a lot throughout the film.
Yeah,
he
wasn't always able to travel. That's what I liked about the. Used to watch We used to watch a streamer on Twitch that used to do the game and stuff like that. And as soon as Tommy Jarvis showed up, he's like, "Oh shit, it's Tommy Jarvis, the only one that can beat Jason Voorhees."
So to have him not afraid of water it just didn't fit the story.
Yeah, it didn't fit the story. Well, they put him back home. Really, that's the whole idea, right? You send him back to where he came from. You know, that's what I always thought was interesting with Part 6. Jason belongs in hell. I'm going to see that he gets there. That was going back to the water, back to the lake where it all began, right? You know, where he drowned. That's where he belongs.
Yeah, changed him. He pretty much he doesn't die really. He just kind of
no. He was just sitting there. Yeah.
Sleep mode. He's in sleep mode.
Sleep mode. Yeah.
Because he can't get free, so he's
until his birthday shows up. Until whatever that day shows up, which is what, June? You know, so.
Yeah. Till Tina brings him back.
Yeah. And then the dead father brings him back down, and then that's what happens when he gets electrocuted back to life because the stupid anchor goes to that's a whole nother story, but you know. Frank and Jason, really.
Yeah.
It's true the wind picks up and all this other shit too. You're right.
Yeah, the weather gets bad every time.
Oh, that's right. He has them like right there, and you just don't see it. Where are you? And he happens to be like right there.
Yeah, poor Rick.
Because the wind is muffling up the noise. To your point.
Mm-hmm. It always picks up. Man.
Yeah. Yeah. This eyeballs.
This one does a couple of nods back to the original Friday the 13th. You had the Kevin Bacon kill. And then he tosses fucking Rick through the window, just like Brenda goes through the window in the first one.
Yeah. I like that eyeball kill. That is pretty good where he's just like all – because he's on the steps while he does it, right? Because that dude is bigger than he is. So, yeah it's like I have to put some height on this dude here.
Yeah. And then they make sure to show his ankle kind of cocked like this.
Yeah, he's just like –
yeah.
That's good, yeah.
They decided to add that. I thought that was interesting.
It'd been cool if the eyeball dropped there as he falls there. That'd be cool.
Right. Well, it's still, I think it's still connected. It's just kind of dangling out of the bed now.
There's the final girl right there. She's the only one left. Oh, the water. That's right, the shower or whatever it is, the toilet. I always thought that was a trip. That's an old school bathtub too.
And then in the very next one, in part 4, they nod to this one with the water, with the whole mom thing.
Oh yeah, all the blood clothes and stuff like that in there. Rick.
And the wind is so fucking bad; it's blowing fucking closed doors. Yeah.
That's
No,
weird.
that was-
They had to. Did they have machines with this doing this, or this happened to be the perfect day to do this at? It's crazy.
Oh yeah.
Evening.
I would say they had those big, huge fans.
With part 6, it was literally that windy over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the typical hanging of the dude there with the rope.
Then goes down just in time, just the right time. Yeah, they always associate Jason with the force of nature, man, with the weapon.
The window's all open, so she's going to close that.
Yeah, she keeps asking for Rick. She's about to get him here.
It's like the whole place is shaking.
Yep. You wanted Rick? Here he goes. Here he is. Help me. All right, here you go.
She happens to be in that corner between two windows, I think. Yep. Boy, he threw through there, too. He almost hit his head on the table. You notice that? See how close that coffee table was? He came dangerously close to hitting that.
Damn. Yeah.
There he is. Ah!
I'm like, hello.
You're the last one. Oh, the bookcase.
Now, she's probably the second most resourceful final girl in class. Because she hits him with everything but the kitchen sink. She's got a lot of Jenny's traits.
Yeah.
She's a survivor. She knows how to fight when she needs to.
Going into the closet. Seen that before. The one door that looks different from everything else. I noticed that.
Yeah, but one thing you do not do is pin yourself in a place where there's no way out, where you're backed in a corner.
Yeah,
Fuck
really.
that.
It's like crazy.
I'm going up there and out a window immediately. I'm not going to pin myself in a corner where I can't get away.
Oh, yep, there she is. In the robe and everything. It's funny.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, oh, there you are.
Ugh. Oh, sees it in her neck.
Still sucked through her, yeah.
Yeah.
He just left it in. Somehow hold it around the head.
I love the shining there with the axes. Here's Johnny.
Yeah. He just went up going, God damn, what the fuck? Chill. Chill.
She looks serious. Oh, there's the scream. You heard it. You heard the he was groaning there.
See, she knows where to hurt, motherfucker. You go the eyes, the throat, or the kneecap.
That was pretty good with the knife throw.
Yes. That was especially for that 3D event.
Hell yeah, look at her. It says, hell yeah, I'm getting out of here.
Like, oh, my jacket. All right, motherfucker. All right, then you can just have the jacket. Damn it! I got the piece of check.
She's somewhat landed on her feet. You know.
That's where it pays to be young and healthy.
True.
Yeah.
Very true. My 45-year-old skinny ass legs, dude, he'd break them in half. He'd be like, take your best shot. Yeah, right. He'd just break my kneecaps.
Yeah, I would at least sprain an ankle really bad these days. I mean, I've been trained to know how to pull. But
Was that a brick she has? Oh, piece of wood. Boom! God.
I think that was a piece of fireplace wood.
Yeah. Up there's where she tries to go into the van. This is really good here. Keys.
The keys. Oh, the keys. I'm getting the fuck out of this thing.
So she thinks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run his ass over. But yet you can't see a damn thing around there.
Yeah, this bridge is made.
Realized they took out the gas. Yeah, so there's nothing there.
It's made to take the weight. It's just not made for the weight to sit on it like that. And by the time she realizes, by the time she thinks, "Oh yeah, I've got another gas tank here," it's too late. It's already sinking.
Doesn't this always happen? Oh yeah, he's injured too. He has a limp.
Yeah, he doesn't show that either after this. Gas, yeah.
Gas. Unleaded fuel only. Notice that?
Yeah. That's back when you could actually get leaded gas.
You know, grabs through this literally wraps her. Dude, just wraps that hand around her neck.
Shaking the whole van from you.
Yeah, he puts the head through there. That's fun. It's like if I can't get my hand out the window, I'll just break the window. Got the hockey mask on. I can do it. Oh, there she goes to the barn.
Well, hey, she pin herself in here. She at least find lots of things to hit with.
Yeah, all the way back to the beginning. It all comes full circle.
Yeah.
That's pretty good there. It goes right through there and just unhooks that sucker.
That shows he's thinking. He's gonna make it to where she can't just.
Yeah, dude. He walks her in there. He's like, "Hell no, you ain't leaving."
Yeah, shows he's not just a mindless idiot. Yeah, they just kind of lucked into this look.
I always like this part of Jason, right? He just like looks for him. He's stalking her, trying to find her.
Yeah.
Damn, she can climb.
Yeah, she's out in the middle of the damn raptor. You can balance, so it's like, how the hell do you let this shit out? How the hell do you end up on the bottom of the raptor? It's good. So if you finally just figures, fuck it, I'll just drop on the motherfucker.
Can't hang on. Right on him.
Nope, he's got that fucking wedge down.
Look out. He's like, get out, damn it. The fucking knife out. Oh, yeah, the hay on them. Yeah.
Grab the shovel and hide. Not much else you can do. Like, that hay's obviously dry.
Yeah. Yeah, because he just tossed that like, oh, fuck this shit, you know?
Yeah, like I was saying, wet hay, wet bales of hay are heavy. Oh,
Ugh.
pick out my
It looks like she's trying so hard to do it.
smack. So that's you hang.
There's the hook, boy. She's like, F this dude, I'm going to kill you.
Yes. Yeah, she's thinking, I'm going to murder your ass. I'm going to hang.
I'm going to hang you, motherfucker.
And the way he falls down there, it definitely should have broke his neck. Definitely should have. Of course, he got a big ass neck, too.
Yeah, he's all hunchback. This is the hunchback, Jason. Yeah, there he goes.
Booker's got a fucking. Yeah.
See how loose that is? You see how loose it is, too. But yeah, that'd break a neck.
Yeah, definitely. Not Jason's, though.
Not Jason. No. He's like, all Chris Benoit like, sorry. To be like all snap, snap. Yep.
Yeah, he's been working on it just in case somebody pulls some shit. All day long, he's been working on it.
Mama Voorhees taught me well. Remember, you can't die, honey. You can't die.
Well, you see her get her head chopped off. You figure, well, we'll make the neck as big as possible. That way it can't get chopped.
I know that's true.
Yeah, that's Wedge good, too. She actually got to use something to.
This is a good scene right here. She unlocks, then you just see him sitting there.
Yeah, and just the fact that he shows himself to her, like, hey, it's me, remember me? And he grins, a little creepy, like, man. I got you, remember me. And she does, too. It can't be you. Well, why can't it be?
Can't be you. Yeah.
You know, they didn't catch him. Of course it could be you.
Look at that. Just so good. Yeah.
That would be disheartening.
You can't be alive. You can't be alive.
Man, he's hanging there and he pulls it up.
It's you. Yeah, he puts up the mask and he shows her it's you. You can't be alive.
Yep. And grins. He's like, yeah, it's me. Remember the night we spent together?
Oh, that's right. He's still alive.
Oh. If the dude's got a machete, do not leave your hands hanging out there.
That's so good. He's like,
This time he's making sure.
Get the axe. Get the axe.
You're dead this time. I want to keep chopping you with a machete this time, not a wrench.
That's where you get the iconic like crack in the mask was from this. That stays there.
Yep. That would be disheartening, man. It's like
that's so good.
Because she swung it hard, too.
No.
So he's like, all right, maybe that is enough to draw. All right. Might give up.
Yeah, she's all kicking the head there. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm making sure, man. Well, she just hung him and broke his neck, and he swallowed it.
Yeah.
All right, man. I got to recover from this.
So much like the first one. I mean, it's like
there's lots of nods to it, man. Lots of them.
The boat in the lake that was getting soaked up by the dirt, and it's okay now. You can go out in the canoe now.
Yeah. Now she is definitely, literally crazy. She is fucking flipped her wig at the end of this. So.
She looks damn good all dirtied up, though. I'll give her that.
Yeah. Now, all this part here didn't happen, I don't believe, either. They had a thing early on with the Friday 13th where they would have, like, this hallucination dream state.
This was pretty good, though. Yeah, you see him in the cabin and shit like that. Yeah.
All three of them. The first three, all three did that.
This isn't an actual lake. It's like a river, technically.
Yeah. I bet the wildlife around here is thinking, what the fuck, man? How the fuck did the lake get here? All of a sudden there's water here? Yeah. She's not the best, man. She's not the best actress. I mean, she does okay. But her startled little screeches aren't very convincing. What was that?
Yeah, piece of wood there, driftwood. I know the ducks and shit. That's Mallard.
Like, damn, bitch, I just want to get some water. What's your problem?
Yo, what's up, Reed? Good evening. Just at the tail end of this bad boy. Yeah, there he is, right up there, dude, with all the blood on him and stuff like that. He's like like that. That's so trippy. That scared the bejesus out of me. He's like,
Yeah. Like he's trying to push his way through the window and shit.
He's like,
This
is so good, dude.
Total delusion here. Total hallucination. Bust through like he just knocked that motherfucker right off.
Bust through that door. He's like, F that. He's like, yeah.
And then she looks in. He didn't come out the door. God damn.
He's not there anymore.
You're losing it. Never was. He fucker's still laying in the barn.
And there's the mom. There's Mama Voorhees.
No! Even though she knows nothing about his mom at all. She don't know a damn thing about that.
That was pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, but, you know, it's like the hallucination would at least have to do with shit you know about. You're not gonna delusions about something you don't even know happened.
It's like she's the only one left alive.
Now, I will give her credit. At the end of this, when they're driving away and she's doing that giggle, she really comes off crazy as fuck.
Oh, no, she's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Look at her.
Yeah.
She
does a good job.
She's like all smiling and smirking. She's like, hee. I don't mind that, ladies. I don't mind that, you ladies. I like a little bit of crazy. That's cool. You know, you can work through it.
Yeah. She does do a good job on this part. I will give her credit on that.
Yeah. So
it just wants to show you that she had the ability.
I know he's trying to calm her down and shit like that. She's in the car.
she had the ability to become a really good actress. With more experience, I think she would have been.
Yeah, she would have been. Would have been a future screen queen.
Yeah, she was just still so inexperienced, I think. That's why.
Like you say, goes back to the barn and shows them dead there. Yeah.
But at least her last scene was something really good.
That's really good with that shot there.
Yeah. And then when part 4 starts, it picks right back up right there.
Yeah.
With the ambulances of police there and him still laying there.
Now the police there, it's all nightfall, shit like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's still laying just like that. 4's a good one. Oh hell yeah. 4's a good one. I will agree with most on that. It's not my favorite, but it is good.
Yeah.
It is probably the most pure slasher of it. It is like,
oh,
it is slasher.
There you have it, folks. Friday the 13th, Part 3. All rights reserved. Based upon the characters created by Victor Miller and Ron Kurz.
Yeah, the uncredited writer.
Nick Savage, Gloria Charles, and Kevin O'Brien. Yeah.
As the Bikers, yeah.
Featuring Terry Ballard and Yevis, Gerald McGon, and Terrence McCory.
Here's the Mezco of the Friday 13th Part 3. Jason?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Special appearances by Betsy Palmer. Yeah. Amy Steele. Yeah, absolutely.
And here's the NECA of Friday 13th Part 3.
Yeah, NECA.
The one prior to the acts in the match. This is the clean one. And there's the face, folks, of the Richard Brooker Jason.
The lenticular one.
Yep. That's the same figure. Yep.
New Dimension in Terror, but
Yep. That's what we're calling it.
great. Great shit. But yeah, that was Friday 13th Part 3. Great film. Great commentary by us both, specifically by Keith. Great shit, Keith. Great knowledge and stuff like that. Like I said, also known, of course, as Friday 13th Part 3. Said the filming locations. Very good. And we're from Steve Miner. He did quite a few different films. So he was quite an interesting director from a lot of stuff that he did. But gotta love the bad reviews that these old school reviewers gave this film back in the day. It's so funny. It's a great one and stuff like that, and it's a good trilogy of films for Friday the 13th. I appreciate Keith Gorephobe going on this journey with me. There will be slash-alongs in the future with this great man here. I plan on doing one on Laid to Rest. I think that'd be great slash-alongs for us to do. Bloody Murder would be another ones to do. So
there's tons, man. There's tons. I would like to do just for dawn and shit like that too.
Yeah, absolutely. But just great stuff there. Just say real quick what I picked up, like I say, off of the Shout, because I did this last stream with Darren earlier today. But the Shout Factory 4K sale, like I say, Tales from the Dark Side. These are all $20. So Tales from the Dark Side 4K with this lip.
Cool.
David Cronenberg, The Dead Zone, of course, and then this bad boy right here, The Blob, the remake, which people are kind of divided on a little bit. I've heard this is really good. I've never seen the remake before, so I've seen the original with Steve McQueen. That's a banger.
That's a good remake, man.
And then the
you got Shawnee Smith and Kevin Dillon in there.
Yeah,
pretty good.
And then Pop's Movie Dungeon reviewed this one time. Thought I would probably like it. That's The Furies. This was on Shudder. It's supposed to be really good, for I understand. So I can't wait to check this one out from RLJE. And waited this to go down in price and finally just got it for what it is. That's Over the Edge. Watch out for the children. So
good show, man. Good show. That was Matt Dillon's first movie, I do believe. And
then on Thursday, we're doing 2 films, so we're splitting up the 4 film stuff in 2 parts. So we're doing 4 total films of Mimsy Farmer, but we're doing 2 on Thursday. That is The Perfume of a Lady in Black. Ooh. With her, one of my favorite Giallo queens, I guess you can say. Love Mimsy Farmer. Quite interesting lady. Then, of course, 4 Flies on Grey Velvet. So,
ooh, nice.
Yeah. So it'll be good to rewatch 4 Flies. I didn't think I have much appreciation as other people do, so it's definitely worth a rewatch to kind of get me maybe back into it.
That one is kind of his sleeper, yeah.
Yeah, it's the last of his.
As far as during his peak, that's an early one, yeah.
And then, like I say, the next slasher stream with Darren, we're splitting that up too, doing 2 slashers. So we're going to be doing Death Screams and Madhouse. So expect that in the near future and stuff like that. Madhouse, of course, being a video nasty. So expect great stuff. And then next month, of course, Keith, you will be on that stream. I'm going to show what's in the bag.
Cool.
Everyone's been waiting to see what's in the bag. The Slasher Champ is here. The True Slasher Championship is coming. The Horror Horsemen are here. Horror Horsemen, baby, for life. Yeah, absolutely. So you're going to find that out. And so great stuff on the horizon. Keith, what other projects do you have going?
Oh, man. Oh, God. All kinds of shit. Like I said, I'm getting ready to put together another live 2-man review of another really great horror anthology to the Tales from the Dark Side of the movie. I'll be doing that with Night Watch Done. I'm going to. I'm thinking about putting together I've never put together a franchise best of to worst of in my own opinion yet. So I'm thinking about doing that. and I'm going to eventually crack down and do these videos of all my pickups, man. I have original theatrical posters. I have necklaces. I have all kinds of shit to do. So I need to do a lot of videos.
Big haul coming. Yeah. Horror King is here. Horror Champ is here. Absolutely. Again, thanks everyone for joining tonight. Thank you, Jason, Horror YouTuber of the Month. Go vote. Go vote for the next Horror YouTuber of the Month. Got another week to go there, people, in another few days. Go pick whoever you want. This is a great community. Love all you guys and gals. You all are awesome. Physical media for life. Horror and slashers definitely for life. I am Chrissy the Slasher Dude. That man over there is Gorephobe, and
you are not.
You are definitely not. Always imitated, never duplicated. You all have a great evening. We'll see you all next time. Slash on, everybody.
Weekends are a good time to escape to the woods. Unless the weekend begins with Friday the 13th. Because 13 is an unlucky number. But out here, so are 1 through 12. Because these are Jason's woods. And nobody leaves them alive. Friday the 13th, Part 3 in 3D. Jason, you can't fight him. You can't stop him. And now, you can't even keep him on the screen. Friday the 13th, Part 3 in 3D. Now, when it comes to killing in Jason's woods, Jason will come to you. Friday the 13th, Part 3 in 3D. A new dimension in terror. It will scare you. Count on it.